What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J Main back checking in with the people, and oh my god, I know there's been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos talking about the Nintendo Switch presentation, but let me give y'all a perspective of someone who has actually went ahead and pre-ordered this Nintendo Switch that thought the presentation was trash. I mean, if I had to throw a grade on that, 4 out of 10 at best. I thought that presentation was garbage, but I still went ahead and pre-ordered the Switch. Now let me tell you why. There's this little game by the name of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I have to say that is the only reason why I pre-ordered this Nintendo Switch, to have it at launch. Now they had a few other games at this presentation that caught my eye. Splatoon 2 caught my eye. Now originally I was gonna get a Wii U for Splatoon. And I know people say, oh, you're gonna get a system for one game. Yes, I'm that kind of guy that gets the system for one game. It doesn't matter. I could like one game, I could like 100. It does not matter to me. If I see something on a platform and the only way to play that is on that platform, I'm gonna get that platform. Don't matter to me. But Splatoon 2, which kind of doesn't even look like a brand new game, it looks more like it could be an expansion DLC, but it's whatever. I never played Splatoon. I never owned Splatoon 1, so I was gonna go ahead and pick up Splatoon 2 when that came out. And Super Mario Odyssey looks straight fire. I'm a big 3D Mario fan, and I've missed out on a bunch of Mario games when it came to Nintendo. So, I needed a break from Mario. There's hundreds of Mario games, and even though there's not too many 3D Mario games, I still needed a break. So I'm ready to jump back in on Mario and Super Mario Odyssey, or should we call it Super Mario Theft Auto? Or that joke was looking like straight Liberty City for the first, the first quarter of the video they were showing that game, but it looks hot. But those are the only 3 games that they showed that had me interested in the platform. And they were talking about games from launch, which is in March 3rd, all the way up until holiday season. Now, I know some people might say, oh, they got E3 and all the way up until, the end of the year to announce games. But this was a presentation where you're supposed to go all out and get people excited for your platform. And they did a terrible job. The first half an hour, they spent talking about the goddamn Joy-Con controllers. Motion controls like we back in 2005. Didn't they not see the numbers? The Wii jumped off the charts. But if you looked at the end, nobody was playing that garbage. Nobody was on motion controls anymore by the end. People had that joint for the Wii Fit and all the motion controls and the working out at first. But when those people die off, it's all about the hardcore gamers. And the hardcore gamers wasn't feeling that. So they spent a half an hour on that, and then they started to get into the meat and potatoes. Now you got another half hour talking about, Splatoon 2. They showed a new Xenoblade game, which isn't Chronicles 2, but just Xenoblade 2. That looks cool. What else caught my eye? Splatoon 2, like I was saying, the Mario Odyssey, the Zelda Breath of the Wild, which we already know, and that's coming out for Wii U. So if that's really the only game I'm interested in at launch, if I had a Wii U, I wouldn't even buy a Switch. I would just get the game on Wii U. Which is sad, man. It's really sad. And then they wanted to go ahead and talk about, like I was saying about the Joy-Cons. To promote the Joy-Cons, they're coming out with a game called 1-2 Switch, which is a bunch of mini games focused on motion controls and the technology of the Joy-Con controllers. Nintendo never learns, man. They gotta stop with that bull. Nobody want to see that. Now I know the event was in Japan, so they probably were catering to the Japanese audience, but man, the Japanese audience, that market is slowly dying. Like, it's not what it used to be. And if they want to stay afloat, they're gonna have to appeal more to the Western audience, and that's not. They did a terrible job with that too. So I was always on the fence about, the Switch, because I wanted to see some new IP from Nintendo. I wanted to see more than just Zelda, Mario. Now Splatoon is a new IP that has done well last gen, well, on the Wii U. And I'm interested in that. I like what I saw there. But again, this event still didn't show me those new the new IPs that gets me excited for this platform. The price is $300 US. I thought $250 was the sweet spot. $300, I'm not mad about. I'm gonna still pick it up at $300, but I thought $250 was an excellent price for them for launching when they're launching. $250 is what you can get a PS4 Slim and the Xbox One S around that price these days, and those come bundled with games and such. This is just $300 for the platform alone. That's not good. That is not good when you're talking about somebody who is gonna look at these two platforms and be like, well, this has multiplats and it's more powerful and a wide variety of games, first party or not, that I can pick up day one. And then you look at the Switch and you're like, we got Zelda and 1-2 Switch at launch? Which one you think they're gonna pick? Now for me, I like the handheld aspect of the Nintendo Switch, but that's not what Nintendo is even promoting this as. They're promoting it as a portable console, so they want to be in the market of handheld and they want to be in the market of home console at the same time, when I think that's a terrible idea. I know they got the 3DS, but they need to kill off the 3DS and promote this as their ultimate handheld, because as a handheld, this thing is a beast. It's a beast, straight up. It's the best handheld on the market, period. So I don't know, they're confusing me with their marketing. The accessory prices are ridiculous. It's like $50 for one of those Joy-Cons and $80 for two of them, I think it is. That's crazy. And if you want a traditional Pro controller, that's $70. That's crazy. So the accessory prices are off the charts right now. They're wilding out with that. They really are. They also announced that their online is going to be free until fall, which is when they're going to start charging for it. In addition, with the online subscription, you get a free NES or SNES game every month. But what I'm hearing is that after the month, that game expires and you get a new one after that. So that's terrible. Like, at least with Plus, I know you don't get to keep the game, but as long as you got Plus, you get to keep the game. With Xbox Live Gold, I think you get to keep the game regardless. Like, as long as you had gold to download the game, if you don't have gold anymore, you get to keep the game. With Nintendo, they're taking the game away from you whether you're subscribed or not. But I'm hearing that the SNES game is supposed to have some type of online support. So we'll see. That sounds pretty cool, but we'll see how that goes. In addition, they're bringing game capture. At first, it's going to be just screenshots. And then down the line, they're going to be adding video capture. So hopefully that means that they'll be a little bit more lenient on their policies when it comes to YouTube content. Because anytime you post anything about Nintendo, they claiming that joint right off the rip. So some people don't even bother covering Nintendo content. And that sucks on their part, because social media and YouTube is like the biggest platform to promote your content these days, especially when it comes to gaming. And Nintendo is so strict on that it sucks. Like, their games could be on another level in terms of popularity if they just allow people to share their content, because people love playing Nintendo games, the Marios and Zeldas and stuff like that. Like I said, I pre-ordered it. I got it. I don't feel good about my pre-order, I tell you that much. And who knows, if I don't hear much, I might even go ahead and cancel that pre-order. But I do want to play Zelda. That's why I pre-ordered it, and that game just looks amazing to me. So I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm gonna pick up Splatoon and Mario, but that's it. That's all I'm seeing that I really want. They showed Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at the Treehouse event, and there's a couple ports coming to the system, but I don't care about ports. If I cared about those games, I would have got a Wii U for them. So I don't really care about the ports. They're nice to have. It's nice to see that they're getting new content for the ports, but I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? The launch lineup is weak as hell. Weak. I'm only getting one game at launch. That's terrible. That is terrible. But we're gonna see, man. I predicted that the Switch would do well, but that's only because I thought that they would be showing some new exciting IP, and I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that going forward, and maybe E3 will have more, but they left a bad taste in my mouth after that presentation. So Nintendo has a chance to, you know, pick it up, clean it up, and show us new exciting stuff. But right now, it's looking like it's gonna fall, following the same path as the Wii U. And hopefully Nintendo goes third party after that, because that's their best bet. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the presentation, on why I pre-ordered the Switch, and why I don't feel good about my pre-order. But let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm gonna try and get out more content. I've been so busy, but I'm gonna try and get out more content on the channel. So please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. Let me know again what you think about the Switch. Are you picking it up? Were you never interested in it? I want to know all of that down in the comment section. But I'll catch y'all out in my next video. Peace.